Hey, tonight we're drifting back to the cold northern shores of Scandinavia, long before the Viking longships cut across distant seas. We're not joining warriors with axes raised, nor kings with crowns of silver. Instead, we'll step quietly into the life of a farmer, the kind of man who made the raiding seasons possible, yet lived most of his days tending soil. This is the softer heartbeat of the Viking world, the rhythm of fields and fjords before sails ever filled with wind. If you enjoy these gentle wanderings through history, I'd be grateful if you gave this a like or subscribed. I'm curious, where are you listening from tonight? Drop your city in the comments and whether it's night or morning where you are. Now, let your shoulders ease out. Take a deep, slow breath and let your thoughts drift north, where the sea meets jagged cliffs and smoke rises in thin rimes from wooden farms. The year is somewhere in the late 9th century, though calendars don't matter much here. What matters is the sun, the seasons, and the work of your hands. The morning air is shone around you. The single-room hall smells faintly of last night's fire, damp wool, and salted fish stored for the winter months. Light slips through gaps in the timber wall. Your wife stirs beside you, already reaching for her spindle of wool. Children shift under blankets, reluctant to leave their warmth. There is no time to linger. The animals wait and the day has already begun. The ground is soft with mud where chickens peck, their small claws scratching at the earth. Beyond the fence, your goats bleat impatiently, and two shaggy cows raise their heads. The fjord is just visible in the distance, its waters pale blue under the rising sun. The land is not easy. Soil is thin here, rocky and stubborn, but it gives enough. Barley, rye and cabbage, enough to brew ale, bake bread and fill. You move through the yard with practiced steps, scattering feed, checking fences, tying rope where it's frayed. Each small task is part of the rhythm, passed down from fathers and mothers before you. Later, you join the other men in the tracks as oxen drag it forward, carving rough lines through stubborn earth. Your hands tighten on the wooden handles, your shoulders burning as you push against the weight. Behind you, crows swoop low, snatching worms stirred by the plough. The work is hard, but there's no complaint. Everyone knows the truth. A farm feeds the raider, the sailor, the warrior. Without bread, no axe is swung. Without ale, no feast is held. As you pause to wipe your brow, your eyes wander toward the sea. Out there, longships wait in sheltered coves, their hulls pulled onto shore for repair. Soon, when the season is right, those ships will glide out across the horizon toward England, toward Ireland, toward wherever opportunity calls. You sit on a rough bench, dipping bread into a pot of thick stew flavored with onions and herbs. Children chatter softly, their small fingers sticky with honey spread on flat cake. The fire crackles, filling the room with smoke that clings to hair and tunics alike. He speaks of rumours, ships from Denmark seen gathering, whispers of raids planned for the summer. The talk stirs something inside you, curiosity, pride, maybe even longing. But your hands are still rough with soil, and your back still aches from the plough. Dreams of raiding must wait. In the afternoon, the women gather by the loom, weaving cloth that will clothe the family through long winters and trade for silver abroad. Children carry buckets from the well, their laughter echoing across the yard. You mend a net for fishing, the fibres scratching at your fingers. The rhythm is steady, unbroken. Work folds into work, task into task. And yet, behind it all, sharpen axes not only for chopping wood, but for what may come. Shields are repaired, spears tested, even as animals are fed and barley stored. Others tell of men who sailed far and returned with silver heavy in their arms. Inside, the wind rattles the thatch, carrying the salt smell of the sea. The fire burns lower, and you stretch out on the straw bed again. Your body aches, but it is a familiar ache, the kind that reminds you of your place in the cycle. Tomorrow will bring the same, feeding, ploughing, mending, weaving. And soon enough, the seasons will turn, the longships will slide into the sea, and your quiet life of farming will shift into one of danger and voyage. But tonight, all is ordinary, and in that ordinariness lies the true heart of the Viking world, not in battle cries, but in the steady breath of a farmer as he drifts to sleep beneath northern stars. but for this one quiet night you have stood within a Viking farmstead, listening to the rhythm of a life that built an age of sails and steel.